Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Come on in. Let me get things situated in here. Just checking to see if we're live in our Facebook group because you know that we make sure that we are primed and ready in everything that we're doing. And last today has been such a full day for me already. So just to let you guys know, it's so good to have you here. If this is your first time joining me, place a one in the comment and let me know where you're tuning in from. Like, what city are you in? I would love to know that. That'll be something fun. It'll be something new for me to hear and to find out because it's always good. I see that we are also live in our Facebook group. So we're good to go. We're going to get things started because we're only here for a short period of time and I'm still on my spring hiatus. So, I want to make sure we get this going. So, good morning, fabulous C suite executives. Hope you had a beautiful weekend and you're ready to jumpstart your week. My name is Sonya LaRae. I'm the president and CEO of LaPaz Image Consultants, where everything is fabulous. We're a full service international luxury agency. And I have the great pleasure of being a lifestyle relationship counselor, fashion psychologist, holistic health and wellness consultant, and motivational speaker. And, it brings me great pleasure every week when I get to come in here because I work with dynamic C suite executives, A-listers, high level entrepreneurs that are just doing dynamic things and have a very busy lifestyle. And I get to help you to marry all facets of your life, be it mind, body, soul, and wardrobe seamlessly. So, look, if you haven't done so already, please, I encourage you to please like our channel, subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified each and every time that I go live over here because I'm live every Tuesday at 11 a.m. So, welcome to another insightful 30-minute discussion. And today's discussion, oh, okay, one I see. Okay, so you're here with me on a regular. I love it. I love it. So today's discussion is going to be actually be very poignant. And it's almost like I like to say it's the elephant that's in the room. And we're going to address the elephant and we're going to dress the elephant even. And we're talking about none other than fashion for every age, embracing style at any stage of life. Now, let that just kind of vibrate for a second and let it sink in for a moment. Okay. So, literally, today we're going to delve into the world of age appropriate and timeless fashion choices that are going to be seeking to empower you to seamlessly meld your professional as well as your personal lifestyle. And a lot of times when people hear me say that term of, age appropriate, it's a turnoff because I think everybody wants or everybody thinks that I'm going to stick you into that societal, ageism. And that's not what this is about. So really come in, lean into the discussion because I'm excited to share three fabulous detailed tips that will not only enhance your wardrobe, but also reflect your unique journey through life. And a lot of times we don't realize that our wardrobe is that extension to our life and our lifestyle. And so today's discussion is really leaning in on those points. So I hope you have your notebooks and that you're ready to add on to your style portfolios. And I want to lean into our first master key. And I always tell people in all of my discussions, I give out master keys because they allow us to open up the corridors, the hallways, the secret compartments of our hearts and our minds. It's no different when we're dealing and we're delving into that holistic spot of professional lifestyle, personal lifestyle, and we're marrying all the elements together from lifestyle, relationship, wardrobe, holistic health, and wellness. So it's all in that same vein. So the first master key that I want to give you is the power of tailoring. Now, we slightly touched on this in another discussion, but this discussion itself, I really want to kind of bring it front and center for you because it's very important for me to help you to understand why we stress this so much. And as a fashion psychologist, why I get you to really lean into this fact. You want to always have a good tailor in your back pocket, as I always like to say, or in your clutch bag or wherever you want to keep them, because you don't understand how important this is to you. And investing in well tailored clothing is the cornerstone of age appropriate and timeless fashion. Now, you're thinking like age appropriate, meaning like, okay, I'm 60, so I should be dressing more like, no. So, a lot of times, even in that space and place where I say age appropriate, and when it comes to tailoring, see, a lot of times, many times when you get a little more of age, you have your body that settles in different ways and your body shape changes just a little bit. It always will be that you're inverted triangle, but you may have a little more in the area of having broader shoulders because you may be not as erect as you normally are, but you may be slooping a little bit. But when you have a good tailor, what happens is the tailor is able to adjust the garment to give you the right alignment that places you into the age appropriate clothing now, that it doesn't look like it's sagging or bagging or maybe too tight in areas. It starts to conform to your particular body type. That's why we lean into having good tailors. No matter how old you are, you should have a good tailor in your Rolodex and on deck for you. And now, when I say age appropriate, I'm not saying you need to dress like a marm because it's against my religious belief to ever be a marm or even to have that on a Rolodex for myself or anyone that I work with. But it means more so, like, even for guys, don't be a fogey stogie, that doesn't mean it. It means that you want to make sure that your clothing fits you, like I said, that it's going to be flattering to your particular figure, to your particular body type. And as executives, you navigate diverse, professional settings. Each area requires a distinct approach in everything that you're doing and everything that you bring forward. I know that's yes, exactly. So, it's imperative that we do this. So, tailoring ensures that your garments fit you impeccably. So, for me, I have to tell you, I have two different types of tailors. I have one that I keep on deck, and he's been with me for a while. He's from Greece. He's incredible. And then I also have a cleaners that I go to that has a tailor in there as well, because certain times I may need things taken in or a button attached, or I want to cut off a little bit of the fabric because I think it may be too long or it may need to be like tapered a little more. And they're able to do that. So if you're not with a great cleaners that has a tailor on deck or inside, you really need to make sure that you start shifting into a space and place with the cleaners that can actually offer you that beautiful benefit. Because this is the thing, when you have tailored pieces or pieces that are tailored for your particular body type, it's exuding confidence, sophistication. A tailored pieces like a blazer, slacks, dresses, they don't only just transcend fleeting trends, but also adapt seamlessly to your evolving style, allowing you to effortlessly transition from boardroom to social engagement. And that's what we want for our wardrobes. That's why I said I teach you how to align every aspect of your wardrobe inside of your life, that there's total harmony across the board. And that's what we really are looking for. And I even get my clients to use, that tailoring service for different elements of, like, maybe you've lost weight. You love this outfit. It looks so good on you, but you've lost weight and it just needs to be taken in a little bit. Or maybe you've gained a little weight and it needs to be let out a little bit. Tailors are great for that because they can actually give you longevity into your wardrobe as well, which leads us into that second factor, versatile investment pieces. And that's what it's all about. See, this is something that we strategically orchestrate. And I love the word orchestrate because if you think of an orchestra, right? It means that each instrument is curated for that particular overture. And when they do that, they bring in different instruments from the woodwinds to the strings to the brass to different parts of it that are going to come together. And when you first hear it, it may sound disjointed, but once the composer and all the maestros come together and they get it to marry, it becomes this beautiful curated piece inside of that beautiful orchestra or inside of that beautiful opera that is going to be produced and placed there. It's much like that when we curate a wardrobe with versatile investment pieces that transcend the boundaries of time and trends. Now, I want to, I think I want you to know that when you curate a versatile wardrobe, right? Those investment pieces don't have to be the latest and the greatest trends. Now, I'm going to lean into this just a little bit because I want you to realize something dynamic in that space. So, versatile pieces. Remember, I said when you have a beautiful dress, this dress is so elegant, or fellas, you have that beautiful jacket that is so just suave and it looks so good on your body, but you've gained a little weight. But if you have a tailor, he can put inside of the jacket the panel to expand the sides that it'll fit you and close correctly. And ladies with a dress, the same thing. There is enough give in the back that they can actually give you at least 2 to 3 inches on each side to open it up. But a good tailor is able to do that. That gives that transcending approach to your wardrobe. Now you have a piece that has that classic line, that has the vintage and a versatile effect to your wardrobe. It's beautiful. That's why I find that these discussions like this need to be had, and it can't be just a borderline or a surface conversation. I really take my time in this space when we work one on one together to really help you to understand how this is. See, you're going to go for classic items such as like a tailored trench coat, a crisp white shirt, a well-fitted pair of pants from for your foundation, or you know what? Let me just say this. Even like a skirt, like a lot of times I have a lot of women that have skirts, and I tell them the basic black skirt actually is so versatile and so diverse that it becomes a staple in the wardrobe. Fellas, same thing with you. You may have a great pair of black tailored pants or some color pant that you love. Maybe you're a fellow who loves to wear gray slacks, but those pants actually can transcend, and they can actually be so diverse, and they become that foundation and the staple of your wardrobe that starts to build out. That's why a lot of times when we do this, you get a capsule in that wardrobe that transcends, that it takes you from day to night to evening to play to PTA meetings, whatever is in your life. That's what these staple pieces are for. And these staples are your building blocks that serve as the canvas, allowing you to express your individuality through accessories, colors, textures, and they even maintain an enduring sense of style for you. So I like to say, as you know, C-suite executives and high-level entrepreneurs, the ability to effortlessly mix and match timeless pieces enables you to make a powerful, memorable impression in any setting. And that's what it's about. So our wardrobes kind of like transcend anything that we have going on in our day to day. So for myself, like even this top today, like this top that I chose today, I have it on with a black skirt. But I can also take this, that now that I decide if I wanted to go out and maybe do something, run some errands or whatever, I can put on a great pair of black slacks, a beautiful trench over it, and just have it where it would just go and be so elegant for the setting of wherever I was going to go and deal with. Even if I was going to go to the meeting, a meeting, and I just decided that I don't want to wear the skirt because it is rather cold. I'm on the East Coast. And I put on a great pair of pants, a beautiful boot that accents maybe one of the colors in the top, and off to the meeting I go. It's the same thing. You want to be able to have that great look. And because I have great tailors, I have a great tailored pant that looks good, that can be worn with a midday shoe or even a stiletto. So that's why it's so imperative for me to really teach you about, you know, these classic timeless pieces. This topic here of fashion for every age, embracing style through the stage of life is important because we have different stages and phases in our lives. I like to say it's like that ebb and flow that we go through because it really is. But you can write them down on like your sticky notes to really help you to understand like what pieces are key elements or what pieces are going to flow better for you inside of that space and place, because you want it to be able to go and be able to build upon these pieces and do certain things that are going to really build upon your asset of that wardrobe. That's what it is. This is an asset in your wardrobe at all time. So even like we talked about mindful accessories, you want to elevate your style with the art of mindful accessorizing, seeing accessories that possess a certain air to them. And ladies, this is the thing. When we're talking about, styling for all ages, don't be stuck in just that pearl necklace or the pearl earrings. Believe it or not, that can date you. And fellas, sometimes you get into the in that space and place that you just have the rope chain on, or some of the bling bling and everything. But that can also date you too. Don't be afraid to accentuate, nice rings on your hands, a good watch for you. And I love. Let me tell you guys, I'm I'm a watch lover. My watches actually fit like bracelets, and if they're not a big face watch, there's no real reason for me to be wearing them. So so that's the other thing. So you want to just have things that kind of cross the divide of age, that it's no age in it whatsoever. So by incorporating timeless accessories, timeless pieces, beautiful, elegant pieces in your wardrobe, it really means that you are starting to build into such a beautiful space and place on such a huge scale. And when I speak about accessories, I'm not always talking about jewelry either. And ladies, I want you to realize, and fellas, this is another thing. You can have a fabulous briefcase or a beautiful handbag that accentuates your style, that is timeless, effortless, and just classic in every way. And I find that when you really look at it in curating pieces that are age defining or defying, it's those pieces that really just kind of make you sit back and take note of them. It's like that classic Ralph Lauren shirt that a gentleman can wear. And you just see that little horse on the shirt. It has such a place and space in that era that if it's a younger gentleman to a mature gentleman, it just has that elegance to it. It's just like if you see a woman who is wearing a Chanel top or a Chanel jacket, be them young or be them older, they just look so elegant. Now, that's what means of, you know, stages and phases in life, and why our fashion has to be ageless instead of aging. And when I say age appropriate, it also means that at a certain point in time in your life, you have to realize that, Daisy Dukes are not for your body or your time or your era, but it is a space and a place for a time and space that you can look back and say, oh, yeah, honey, I had those. Let me show you some of the things I kept back in my little closet, you know, because you do want to come into a space where you're honoring your body and the dynamics of that body at any state or phase of time. So for me, this discussion is always the elephant in the room. And it's always a big piece of what I do with clients, because a lot of times clients think that I'm going to kind of downplay them some. And I love it because I have mature clients that I've been working with for a while, and some of them are very artsy and edgy. And when you come to them, they have these bold personalities and love these bold prints and mixing and matching in such a different kind of way. And I think um, some of it is so wonderful because they had such a beautiful example in Iris, and Iris just passed away, and she's a fashion icon, 102 years old, that had such a distinct style. And it showed that even in her styling, there was no limit to her bounding of that wealth of her wardrobe, but it was also in a space and place that honored where she was in that time and place of her life as well. And I love that. Oh no, not yeah, you got to get rid of the dukes. I'm so sorry. You got to get rid of them. Sometimes it's like that. But you know what? It's not a bad thing either. And sometimes, you know what? Even like older women, they're so surprised when I put them in to a beautiful bodysuit that fits their body. And then I put on a great over like that vest that it stops just below the bust line, and it has the beautiful sleeves that are a little more full, and the pants are tapered nice, and it just accentuates their body and their body type so beautifully, and they feel so alive because you don't have to dress dowdy. And that's one thing I want you to realize. And even gentlemen, that you don't have to be this, like fogey stogie of the room, so buttoned up and everything. A lot of times for gentlemen, you have to be willing sometimes to even express yourself by letting go of the tie, unbuttoning that first 2 or 3 buttons, and having on a statement necklace even. You'd bring in a different air into that space and place as well. So that's why I said this discussion is fun for me. I love it when I get to really come into a space and be able to breathe life into it in this way. So, with that being said, I think this is like a great space and place for me to do a quick reset before I give you the second half of the discussion on fashion for every age, embracing style at any stage of your life. So, listen. Welcome in, everyone. My name is Sonya LaRae. I'm the president and CEO of LaPaz Image Consultants, where everything is fabulous. I'm a lifestyle relationship counselor, fashion psychologist, educator, holistic health and wellness consultant, and a motivational speaker. And I love to work with C suite executives, A-listers, high level entrepreneurs to actually bring harmony into your lives in totality. And that's what I love. I get to work with you in totality. So that's mind, body, soul, wardrobe, even your beautiful skin. Honey, I get to tell you all about yourself. And working with me one on one, it's so exciting for me because not only do you become a client, we forge such a beautiful bond together too. And I think that's what's allowed me to really just love being in this space and place in my agency too, is because I get to really develop a connection with my clients and those that are signed into my agency, because it's more than just getting you dressed. It's more than just, helping you to place those great those harmonies into your life from your lifestyle, your relationship. It's really us building all the necessary pieces to keep you flowing and doing the things that you want day to day. So if you'd like to work with me one on one, there's always a link in the description box to my calendar that you can book a session, a consultation, and we can talk and we can build on things, see where you need to go in your space, in your place. What exactly are you struggling with? Do you have any issues inside of the place and space with your health and your wellness? How is it affecting you inside of your relationship, your lifestyle? How is it affecting your skin? How is it affecting your gut? We do it all. So it's a wonderful space and place to be in. And don't forget, I would love for you to like this video, subscribe to our channel, hit the bell so you're notified, because each and every Tuesday I come live over here, right here on YouTube at 11 a.m. So you can come on in to, the studio with me at LaPaz. So before the reset, I gave you 3 elements that we were really going to focus in on. The first element was the power of tailoring. Having a good tailor is necessary for necessary piece to your longevity of your wardrobe, beautiful timeless wardrobe, the pieces that you need, how it's going to elevate you into stepping into the second element of versatile investment pieces. We want pieces that transcend boundaries, They don't have to be expensive, but they do have to be of quality. Now, that's the one thing it must be. And then we also talked about that mindful accessorizing, selecting pieces that resonate with your personality, your lifestyle, that bring fun, drama, elegance, whimsy, whatever it is, but it aligns with who you are. And as we go through this season here on, LaPaz, I'm going to get into a lot of different things, a lot of elements that you need to look into and how to build upon. So make sure you keep your journals because that is your style portfolio that you're building. And we're going to get into the second half. And let me get into that because this discussion, it's time for your homework. It can't be a good session without homework. So I hope you got your notebooks because we're going to explore embracing style at any stage in your life. So this is the thing. I want you to take a moment to reflect on your personal journey. And all of us have a personal journey. So let's sit in that space and place for a second. And if you're in a place in a space where you can close your eyes for a moment, close your eyes and listen to me. Listen to your homework that you hear it because you really need to be listening so you can really connect to it. Okay. So take a moment to reflect on your personal journey. I want you to identify key milestones, challenges, and even your triumphs. So you're taking that journey, you're reflecting on your personal journey, identifying key milestones, challenges, and your triumphs. And I want you to consider how your style has evolved. Have you morphed? And notice the words that I'm using. Have you morphed into something powerful? Did you become more fluid? Or have you become stuck? See, sometimes when we morph, we may not be morphing in the right direction and we may actually be in a space and a place where we're stuck. Or we may be in a place in a space where our wardrobe does not reflect or identify our true selves. So it requires of us to sit in that space of introspection. Powerful lesson here. Then I want you to decide and I want you to think about this. What pieces in your wardrobe hold sentimental value? What pieces hold sentimental value? Now, I have a piece in my wardrobe and I haven't gotten rid of it. I haven't done anything. I haven't worn it, nothing. But it has a sentimental value to me. And it's a dress that I wore when I got married, not my wedding gown, but it was a dress that I wore for like our after party. And I just loved it because it was whimsical. It was flirty. It has a beautiful brocade kind of texture to it. And it's just elegant. It's just a beautiful after five halter, like a halter dress, just everything. And I loved it. And I love the color because I didn't even wear a color like that prior to that. But it has that sentimental value to me. So I want you to write what is the thought, feeling, emotion, place, or space that it takes you to. What is that feeling, the emotion? What is it, maybe even the scent that even comes to your mind? How can you incorporate these cherished items into your current style? And that's where this assignment is going to lead you to. How can I incorporate those feelings, that thought, that space and place into my current style and wardrobe, ensuring that they continue to tell my unique story? See, wardrobe has a lifeline. Wardrobe is almost identified in a DNA kind of pattern. And as a fashion psychologist, I really teach you how that comes about and how the life force of your wardrobe really connects to your life. So this is a powerful assignment that I want you to take on. This is a powerful assignment that I want you to sit into that space and place. And if you need to come back and listen to it and pick up the key points and the elements that you want to deal with and know how to put into your journals, come back. That's why it's here. That's why I'm doing it on this platform, so you can come back and you can listen to it again. Or maybe you're going to share it with someone because you may know somebody who is struggling in this space and place and needs to be a part of our community. That's why I'm placing it here on this platform. So I just really love having these discussions. I want you to imagine seamlessly uniting your outstanding qualities with your expertise as a seasoned, professional. So you can just start to feel that you're walking through things and walking through your life in such a harmonious way that your wardrobe isn't talking about you behind your back, saying those nasty little words that it likes to say. So it's important for me to really connect that with you. So it's always good to be in our safe zone together, LaPazians. I love you guys so much, and I just appreciate you spending your life seconds with me. But I think to wrap things up in this beautiful discussion, I want you to remember fashion is a powerful tool that goes beyond our age. It is ageless, believe it or not. And telling the story of your dynamic lives is what is important when we incorporate it into our wardrobes. So I need you to embrace the art of tailoring, invest in versatile pieces, master the skill of mindful accessorizing. And through the insightful journaling exercise, you have the opportunity to really curate your wardrobe that not only stands for, the moment, but it stands for the test of time and celebrates your remarkable life journey and what you've undertaken and what you're going to take on in your future stance. And you have to realize the person that you are today and the wardrobe that you are today is not the wardrobe that you're going to be, even in 2 or 3 years. Believe it or not, that is the truth of the matter. The person you are today and the wardrobe that you are today is not going to be the person nor the wardrobe in 2 to 3 years. So that's why we got to keep on building on this. I love being able to birth this discussion with you. My name is Sonya LaRae. I'm the president and CEO of LaPaz Image Consultants, where everything is fabulous. I'm a lifestyle relationship counselor, fashion psychologist, holistic health and wellness consultant, and your host right here on LaPaz Imaging. And don't forget to like this video. Come back next week because next week I got another fabulous topic. And if you haven't followed me over on Instagram, please make sure that you do. The page is LaPaz Imaging. I'm telling you, we put up a broadcasting schedule for the channel. It's over on the page so you can see what our next topic is. So it's for the week. So basically I have 3 topics that I've set up for next week and the week after that you'll get to see what they are so you can really prepare for them. So make sure that you come over and follow us over on our Instagram page. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and come back every week, every Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of your week. And don't forget, share this discussion with somebody who needs it. All right, guys, take care.